Once a year in Monoclesia, the women take over. They invade the streets, the cafes, and the town hall. They can do whatever they like, and the men had just better behave. Dawn breaks over Monoclesia, a tiny village in the far north of Greece. A peaceful day, like any other. But is it? There's rumbling in every house. The women are throwing off their aprons. What are you doing here? Good morning, sweetie. What do you think you're doing? What's that nappy doing on the floor? Who's going to pick that up? You know that's your job today. Why don't you get on with it? I'll do it, don't worry. Okay, when? There's the cooking to do, too. I'll do that, too. Calm down. And what's the baby going to eat? Come on, stop yapping and get your headscarf on. It's 10 o'clock and I'm off, right? You see to the baby and the house, and you have to do the cooking as well, so just get on with it. Don't be late. Don't hold your breath. I might be back in the early hours of tomorrow. Can't you come home sooner? No, I can't. I don't know what time I'll be back. All right, do as you like. I'll see to everything. Come on, darling, we're going to spend the day together. Demetria is off to join the other village women, and woe betide anyone who crosses her path today. What are you doing out, and what are you staring at? I'm just off to do a bit of shopping for dinner. Where are you going? Go on. Get off home and be quick about it. Today is Women's Day. They can do whatever they like because this village is theirs for 24 hours. It's been like this once a year since 1952. And Demetra and her friends intend to make the most of it. The men are banned from the village. The women's area is cordoned off. No man dare cross the line for fear of unleashing the women's wrath. The only men allowed are the musicians hired by the village women for the day. The fun starts with traditional local dances, and the women are giving it all they've got. Meanwhile, disguised as a housewife like all the other men, Pandelis discovers the joys of sweeping. Women's Day is not just a festival, they really have taken over the village. They head for the mayor's office to get the key for the main municipal buildings, the school, the police station, the council offices. The women can make decisions that they think will be good for them and the community. And they will be binding on the local and regional authorities, too. Besides political power, the women also have police powers, which they use to evict a few men who have taken refuge in a cafe right in the middle of the forbidden area. The Amazons of Monoclesia simply take over this bastion of masculine principles, and it's their turn to drink, play cards, and smoke. A few hours of housework have turned Pandelis into a regular Greek philosopher. We do it to show that women have a right to more freedom and that they can turn their hand to anything. More often than not, we men just don't realize how difficult a woman's work really is. I mean, working in the fields all day and running a house is something of an exploit.
Εμείς οι άντρες δεν καταλαβαίνουμε πόσο δύσκολη είναι η δουλειά της γυναίκας στο σπίτι.
Another highly symbolic moment of the day is when the women march to pay homage to the village's most senior female citizen at her home. Not all that long ago, Babbo acted as the village midwife. After presenting her with gifts in the joyful cortege, whisks Babbo off to the village to continue the festivities. The men keep at a respectful distance from the event. None of them would ever dream of breaking the rules and spoiling the women's special day. Just a few machos from the neighboring villages try to break through into the reserved area, but the Amazons are ready and waiting. The bus has to turn back. From their observation post, the men don't miss a thing. Their wives certainly have guts. The incident is settled amicably enough, but as the day goes on, the women get hot under the collar. If anybody tries to spoil the fun, they may be considerably less patient next time. Generally speaking, men aren't allowed to take part, especially not at night. Just let one man get in and he'll see what women are capable of. He'll get anything from a cold shower to a complete strip. They've got to be careful and just stay away from the women. The evening's festivities can begin. The women of Monoclesia have invited their sisters from the villages around. The atmosphere's hotting up the village hall. Pandelis is having a quieter evening. It won't be long before he's in bed. Housework is exhausting. Women's Day is only once a year, but it stays on the minds of men and women alike all year long. The hundreds of women share fun, complicity, and laughter. They can go as far as they like, but no one will ever know, not even the musicians.